So let's talk about Gabriel Magalhães, Mr. Inevitable himself. Now, when it comes to the Arsenal backline at this present time and moment, people tend to talk about more his partner in crime, William Saliba. However, in my humble opinion, his recent performances and displays over the years has gone under the radar and has not gotten the recognition it truly deserves. But today, we are going to shed light on his impressive displays and performances, but before we do so, let's take a look to where it all started for him. He grew up on the streets of Pirituba, a district in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This was where he honed and crafted his early footballing abilities. Strangely, in an interview he expressed that when he was age 10 he wanted to become a lawyer. However, in a twist of fate, he left Sao Paulo at age 13 to join Avier Football Club. For Avier, he played his first professional match in 2016 and shortly signed his first professional contract at age 16. His time at Avier was somewhat a learning curve, where he made a total of 39 appearances for them, scoring the occasional goal here and there, but as the years rolled by, he started to slowly establish himself and later earned his team promotion to Serie A from Serie B in Brazil at the time. Also, his many impressive performances were noticeable and he was snapped up by the scouts of Lille, the former Ligue 1 champions of France, for a fee of £1.5 million in 2017. At Lille, in his first season, he only played one game and later went out on loan to Ligue 2 outfits Troyes to gain some much needed experience. The following season, he was then loaned out to Dynamo Zagreb, where he made a total of 10 appearances and later won the league and cup double with them in the 2017-2018 season. In the following season, he established himself as a first-team regular and later went on and scored 2 goals in 39 appearances while keeping 19 clean sheets, which led to Lille finishing second in the Ligue 1 title race behind Paris Saint-Germain in the 2018-2019 season. Soon after, he was attracting the interest from a host of European giants, namely Arsenal, Chelsea, Juventus, and a wide range of others. In September 2020, Arsenal secured his services from Lille for a fee of £27 million. His transfer at the time was seen by Arsenal and their fans as being a much-needed addition to strengthen their defense, as they were oftentimes disappointed with the infamous backline from hell, consisting of the poor and out-of-form Shkodran Mustafi, David Luiz, Pablo Mari, Rob Holding, Callum Chambers, Papadopoulos, Hector Bellerin, and Sead Kolasinac. In his first season for Arsenal, he made 32 appearances in all competition, scoring 3 goals and providing 1 assist. In addition, it didn't take long for him to adjust to his teammates and new surroundings, as he scored his first Arsenal goal on his debut away to Fulham in the Premier League. During this time, it was clear to see by the Arsenal fans and the footballing community that this guy had loads of potential to become something special. Arsenal finished the season 8th under new manager Mikel Arteta at the time. The following season, he became a mainstay in the Arsenal defense as they had a much improved season, finishing 5th. This time around, only narrowly missing out on the Champions League places to Antonio's Conte Spurs at the time. In addition, he scored 6 goals across all competitions in 39 appearances. In the 2022-23 season, he formed one of the most formidable partnerships the Premier League has ever seen with the young and talented William Saliba. During this time, Gabriel was seen as the aggressor of the two, who was known for his aerial dominance, brute strength, tenacity, and passion. Also, he registered 3 goals in all competitions for Arsenal as they finished second in the Premier League behind Manchester City. This was an incredible feat at the time for the club and was met with great optimism and hope from the Arsenal fan base for the upcoming season. In the 2023-24 season, he led his team to a second-place finish once again, commanding his back line and popping up with the odd goal here and there. He also registered 4 goals in all competition and was seen as another season where they bottled the league once again to Manchester City. In the 2024-25 season, he continued on the same upward trajectory with many impressive performances, with arguably his most important of the season coming in the first edition of the North London Derby, where he scored the only goal to hand Arsenal a 1-0 win and bragging rights over their bitter rivals Tottenham Hotspur. In the second edition of the North London Derby, unsurprisingly, he scored again, handing the Gunners a 2-1 win over their noisy neighbours. Based on my assessment of the player and many Arsenal fans worldwide, he is starting to become Mr. Inevitable, turning up in big games across the season and delivering world-class performances week in, week out. Now, it wasn't always like this. From previous seasons, he had the tendency to make the odd mistakes here and there, but recently has matured and raised his levels. You just think that anytime Arsenal has a set piece and the ball is being delivered in a dangerous area, 9 times out of 10 it will be resulting in a goal with Gabriel Magalhães at the end of it, and there is no stopping him. In addition, I might sound crazy or deluded, but he kinda reminds me of centre-backs of old, someone in the mold of a Sergio Ramos or Thiago Silva in their prime. Now, people might say what I am saying is ludicrous because he hasn't won any major trophy since joining Arsenal, but I strongly believe that with time, all that will be changed. In my humble opinion, other than Virgil van Dijk, there isn't a defender in Europe who has aerial threat in the box and scores important goals on a constant basis for their club. Can you guys name one? Let me know in the comments below. Fast forward to the current season, Arsenal are top of the league early on, with their defense being a major contributing factor towards this. At the time of writing, Arsenal boasts the best defensive record in Europe, only conceding 3 goals from 9 matches in the Premier League, and has conceded a total of 0 goals in the Champions League and other cup fixtures. These statistics are by far some of the most impressive in Arsenal's Emirates era. In addition, he was immense in Arsenal's 4-0 win in the Champions League over Atletico Madrid, scoring one and assisting the other for Victor Gyökeres. At this point in time, people are putting Arsenal as one of the favorites to win the Champions League, but let's not get too carried away and just hope that at the end of the season, Arsenal can finally deliver with a major honor and right the wrongs of previous seasons. Now, if you have made it this far in the video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.